My name is Cyclone, and today I'm going to be going over some about how to make mead production, how to increase your mead production in general. I had someone ask me to make a video on the brewery, but if I'm going to make a video on the brewery, I'm going to go ahead and do the full video about mead production. So first of all, if you're watching this video, stop what you're doing, go to my channel, and if you have not watched how to get your food production up, you're going to need to watch that now. That is going to be a priority that you're going to set for yourself. Because if you don't do that, then where you're going to not have enough food production to make meat. So, we're going to go over now that you've watched the video, if you have. So you're still here, if you already have, or you just came back. And we're going to go over now the brewery. But before we can go over the brewery, we gotta make sure you have certain things on certain buildings. You're gonna have to have at least 9 apiaries, at least the bare minimum. That's something you can build up to. But for now, if you only have a level 1 brewery and 1 apiary, which is fine, we can still work with that. We're gonna at least need to get you some mead production going. So what you're going to first do is you're going to get yourself one of these and one of these. Now let's go look at what that is. So first of all, you're going to need the build item that gives you 10k mead production per hour for just equipping it, and that is a good one. And then you're going to get this one that gives you 70 mead. So that's about 10,270 mead production just from build items. So and then now for your apiaries, we scroll down to apiaries, you're going to need to put at least the bare minimum, one of these and one of these. Which gives you another 230 k honey production. And that's per apiary. And then the apiaries produce honey on their own, so one apiary of mine is producing almost 10k honey. Which is pretty good. So now you're gonna need to make honey and food to make mead. Now there is no honey troops, so honey will not be consumed by food troops and mead. It'll only be going into mead. So now, how does the brewery work? The brewery is pretty much you take however much food you're making per hour, which I put 102k food per hour, and about 34k honey, and I make 877k mead. Now, if I really want to increase that, I can. And I can put all of mine into it and make about 2.5 million mead per hour in my main. That's not bad at all. That's like 3 million troops. If I had to roughly... I can still increase that with PO items, which I don't have any food production PO items, mead production PO items, or honey production PO items, which I am going to work on getting. Now, if you want to increase your food production, you can watch my other video, but for now, we're just going to focus on the mead area itself. So, those build items, we're going to go over how to get them, because they are a little expensive to make. Like, I have an extra one of these that I'm going to be placing in one of my castles. I mean, I can even put one of these on it. Ooh, no, I can't. Didn't know I couldn't do that. You only have one of these in your castle, huh? Yeah, I didn't know that. But this is for food. Anyways, we're gonna go to this area. We're gonna go to. Let's do brewery first, just because it's. No, we're gonna do honey first. That literally takes 5 fabric and all of this. Now for this one, that's for the 2,200 production one. Now for the 31, they literally cost the same amount for each. So you're going to scroll over till you see your fabric, and you're going to decide if you have enough stuff to make it. I do, so I'm not worried about it. And then you're going to go to your brewery. Your relic brewery. And you're going to craft this 70 mead production bonus item, which is another 10 fabric and all that. So altogether, you're going to need a lot of fabric. So BTH, BTH, BTH is what I'm going to say. There is another way around BTH if you don't want to do BTH. I'll show you in a minute. And then this gives you another 10 this also costs 10 fabric, and you get that. Now, I mean, you can max it out if you want, but it doesn't really do any good for you. It's only going to give you another 15k mead production. And same thing with this one. You can go ahead and max it out if you want, but it's only going to do another 3.3k mead production, and it does get really expensive. So, fabric, if you don't have, first of all, if you don't have any fabric, and you're not your building place, because that's not where you go to get fabric. But if you go to back to your build items, let's take this one for example. You can destroy some of the build items you have, and this one don't give me any fabric. This one don't give me a fabric. I do know for sure, if you go to your blacksmith, give it a second to load, and you come down to this one, it'll give you like 20 fabric. This one will give you like 40 fabric, but this one is the best way to go. It's cheap, gives you like 20 fabric, and you have it. And then again, you can throw on some mead boosters down here, food boosters and honey boosters to boost your mead production, but you don't really need to do that. You can buy them. So that's pretty much the basics. So right now, if I didn't have any food troops, I could put another 8k food in and another 34k honey, which would put me at making it'll put me at making 1.3 million mead an hour. I will be increasing that as I go. But now if you go here, come down to my fire. My fire is not max yet. Let's just go to my fire castle. This might crash my game. Alright, there we go. My fire castle has 1 million troops in it. Literally currently sitting at a little over 1 million troops. My food booster went off. That's great. But I'm producing 1.9 million mead per hour. And I'm not even at the max yet, I don't think. If I killed off the food troops here and did just strictly mead. Now I gotta find my mead district. There it is. Yeah, the mead district's pretty nice. It was much easier. I mean, I can put another 23k food, and how much more honey can I put in it? 2,000 honey. So we're going to put 2,000 honey in it. See what that does. 2 million mead right away. Now, if we increase our honey production, because I guarantee these don't have every build item. They do. Okay. I guarantee, yeah, that doesn't have every build item it needs. They do. They all do. But if we threw, like, I don't know, an exalted Easter PO item in here, which is like, it will take up like this much space and take up all of these and all these up here. Plus 150k mead production, so that would put us at 2.1 plus. Yeah, we'll be putting me at like 2.1 million mead, and then it will be putting me at like another 10k. We could produce we could be producing a lot more mead. Almost 2.6, I'd say. So yeah, honey production is what we're going to go for in this castle. We're going to need a lot more honey production, saying that we're putting 78k honey right now into this. And we produce like 80k honey in an hour. But PO also does a big difference, because I have 234k PO in my fire castle. So that does make a huge difference. And I do have also all level 30 granaries and level 7 keep and level 6 towers, level 6 wall. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. I think it helped out a lot, telling you guys for the new people, how to use it. If I didn't explain something right, you can let me know. But the thing is, with mead troops there is other buildings that you can get to decrease the food composition. I can go over that now, since I'm already going over mead as it is. Ooh, I gotta watch an ad. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, we got the barrel workshop. which does another 60% mead production booster. And if you research it, you can get to level 7 and 8. It is another 70% plus 2,000 PO, which is nice. You have the mead distillery. It does minus 40% mead per composition. So now your troops are eating like 1.6 mead an hour instead of 2 mead an hour. You have the same thing for the honey. You have a honey booster. Where'd that building go? Right here. There's one that increases your honey production. I don't think I have it here. I'm pretty sure there was. Unless I'm just losing my marbles. I can just... Yeah, there is not, I don't think. I know I have all the buildings. Okay, there is this one that does. Yeah, there is the Honey Relic Honey Gardens. Oh, okay, I do have it. Never mind, I messed up. Maybe I don't. I should check that real quick. I guess I do. Yeah, I do have it. I just don't know where it's at in my castle. I reorganized everything, so now I gotta find out where this thing's at. This is gonna bother me now. I have it in here somewhere. So it's gonna bother me now until I find it. This is so funny. Why'd you be in this? Yep, here it is. So yeah, you get the Honey Gardens and does another 100% booster of 60%. So, all in all, that's pretty good. So before you go off and make any final decisions about your mead, you gotta really depend on how much honey you make an hour, how much food you make an hour. Then that converts into how much mead you make an hour. And to be honest, if you're becoming 950 like me, don't worry about beef troops right away because they're only attackers. I would honestly just worry about maxing out how much meat troops you can hold before you worry about beef. Yeah, that's my final say-so on that. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you have not watched the food video, how to get the most food production, please do. There are multiple ways to do it. So, have at it. Go watch the video. It won't kill you. Now, that's the end of this one. And I'll see you guys in the next video.